Annapurna trek is one of the most popular trek in the world. It literally brings you face to face with an 8000. It is probably the best legendary and classical trek in the world that offer breathtaking mountain view. This trek welcomes you with the fresh air of mountain with relaxing sound of river. It is a moderate level trek on the difficulty scale, passing beautiful villages, tropical rainforest and various DIY bridges.
Welcome to Annapurna!
This trek is a classical tea house trek. You can stay in small lodges which typically accommodate 20 to 25 people, run by locals. You can find good cafe and restaurant with variety of cuisines. It gives opportunity to experience the typical Nepali village, local people and their way of living traditional life in the Himalaya of Nepal. On the trail, you will hear the Modi River roaring past right next to you. This trek lies in the Annapurna Conservation Area, which spreads in 7629 square kilometers with 1226 kind of different species. The Annapurna Base Camp route goes passing through charming Gurung and Mogar village, rhododendron trees, bamboo and alpine forests to trip's last and final destination, Annapurna Base Camp, at the height of 4130 meters.
Finally made it to Annapurna Base Camp! 4130 meters! Yay!
In this ABC Trek information guide video, I'll be covering major topics of the trek, and I hope it will be informative for you. Talking about route, the center point for the Annapurna Base Camp trek is Pokhara. You need to come to Pokhara and you will get a jeep from a place called Harichok, and the jeep costs 6,000 in a reserve of 8 people.
We just arrived at Pokhara. We just had some snacks and then we are heading to Sinudara in this car soon, and we'll have a lunch in Sinudara, then after that we will train.
It is about 2-hour drive from Pokhara to Jinudara with freshness of the nature. To be honest, some of the places are heavy on. The roads are almost pitch, however, some parts are still gravel, which offers you a good Nepali full body massage in the jeep. As you reach Jinudara, you will start your trek from there. In the beginning of the trek, you will find a suspension bridge, which makes you more excited about the trek.
So right now I am in first suspension bridge of our Annapurna Base Camp trek, and this suspension bridge connects the two hills, that is Jinudara, which is there, and from here we will be climbing up at the hill according to our jeep driver. Look at so beautiful cultivation land, and down there is a river which is really deep down there. It's quite windy here and it feels great smelling this fresh air of the nature.
So after 3 hours of trek, you will reach to a place called Jeong where you can have a lunch. as I am in monsoon season. It's raining, but the rain made me like I'm meditating with the most scenic rock of my life. And I'm definitely enjoying a lot, ignoring my wet clothes. Then after about 3 to 4 hours of trek, we reached a place called Upper Sinua, where you can stay for the night. And it will be the best place for first day to stay, and it's quite cheap also. And so look at the view now. This is what ABC trek look like in the morning. It's foggy.
This is my condition right now. We are trying to come in monsoon season. This is what's going to happen next. It's been about an hour walking alone in this empty trail, and look what I found here. And it gave me boost. Natural flower of our country, rhododendron. Finally, I arrived Upper Sinua. It was quite a tough trail for today. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. Finally made it for the day.
I'm really glad and happy and proud of myself. It's time for rest. That was a long walk.
Oh wow! Coastal Dami. Look at that view, guys.
On the second day, we'll start your trek by having breakfast at Upper Sinua. We are leaving from Upper Sinua and we're heading towards Devrali, which is our main destination for today. After trekking for about 2 to 3 hours, you'll reach a place called Dovan. You can have lunch there, or one step upward, you'll reach to Himalaya. You can have there also. As per my experience, the best food of trek you'd find in the Himalaya.
After hiking up for around 3 hours, I reached a place called Himalaya and I had a lunch there. It costs around 480 rupees Nepali, and now I will be hiking for about 3 hours and will reach Devrali, which is my final destination for today. अहिले चाहिँ यो पानी परिसकेको हुनाले अलिकति यो उइएको रहेछ, सिजन अलिकति गइसकेको हुनाले। सो यो चाहिँ हो हाम्रो राष्ट्रिय फुल, जुन धेरैले देख्नु त भएको थियो होला लोगोहरूमा, तर रियलमा चाहिँ यही हो। यसलाई चाहिँ मेडिसिनको रूपमा पनि युज गरिरहेको छ।
I felt like the trail after Devrali is the best trail of this Annapurna trek. You will find many big mountains, hills covered with snow, and glacier river flowing down. That adds more flavor to the trail.
That is Annapurna Base Camp, and if it was season, that is winter season, these all hills were covered with mountains, but unfortunately this time there's little snow, but it's okay. This is how we trek Annapurna Base Camp. As we gain the altitude, the atmosphere becomes thinner and thinner, the oxygen level becomes thinner, than the base, so we need to take a rest. We shouldn't do hurry in this kind of treks so that we can prevent the altitude sickness. It's cloudy now and strong and freezing wind is blowing now. Within a second, everything changes here. I'm in the weather. Within a blink of eye, not blink of eye, but within a few seconds, the sun's come out, and within a second, the clouds cover the sun, and it's totally like this, cloudy, hazy. But I'm loving it. This is Annapurna Base Camp trek. It's quite exhausting right now, but it will be worth it, and be prepared for this freezing cold wind. Finally, I made it to Annapurna Base Camp, which is 4130 meters in altitude. Tonight I will stay in the base camp. Nearby there is a hotel, and tomorrow morning I will see the sunrise view of the mountain. I hope the view will be clear tomorrow, and after that I will get back to my home. Maybe I will stay in Pokhara for some rest, and I will chill there for a day, and I will return back to my home. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Ago. Fresh water of this trek. And so talking about boarding and lodging prices, I'll describe about the every night where you will stay. First night you will stay in Upper Sinwa according to my plan, and it will cost just 1,000 rupees for dinner, for accommodation and breakfast. Disclaimer, this is an off-season price and you will not get at the same price as now in the peak season. On the second day, you stay at a place called Devrali, which is quite in altitude. You will get the package for about 1,200 rupees. On the third day, you will finally reach the Annapurna Base Camp, and on the base camp you will get the package for 1,400, which I got at this off-season. So yeah, that's the price for fooding and lodging. So if I need to answer how hard is the trek, in my opinion, comparatively, I'm just saying comparatively to others trekking, especially Gosaikunda, which I have visited before, this trek is quite easy than that because it's quite lengthy, but it's also straight simple paths. It's not that hard comparatively. And if you are coming in this snowy season, don't forget to bring these sunglasses so that you can prevent your eyes from snow blindness. It's obvious that it's all about the altitude game, so it might feel hard, but it's not that hard than other treks. That's obvious that you need to be quite fitter than you are. So guys, be fit before the trek.